Hey, good afternoon, and I am Azure Kyan, and today what we will be doing is learning how to craft the perfect introduction. So to do this lesson, I will be using a slideshow presentation along with a worksheet that I would hand out to students. So as you can see on my screen, this is what I would use with students. Starting off, I would go over the learning objectives with students, which would be that they can identify the components of an effective introduction paragraph, and they can also construct their own introduction paragraphs that clearly presents their um, position that they would like to take in their argumentative writing. So for this specific essay, I wanted students to focus on whether styrofoam should or should not be used. And I would give them pre-chosen text for those that need it, and for those that have the ability to find text on their own, they can use scholarly articles using the college database. But before even going that deep, I would just explain quickly a what are the parts of a introduction paragraph? What do each of these things mean? What is a hook? What are general topic sentences? What's a thesis statement? What's a transition statement? So after identifying what those things are, that is when we would go into the example. So I would show them an example of an effective introduction, and I would have the students, we would do this together. We would identify the different components of an introduction in this specific example. And once we are done doing that, I would show them this would be the worksheet that they would receive. So this worksheet is meant to break down the introduction into its basic parts so that when they try to craft their own, they're able to write in those spaces, and it kind of just simplifies the process. And then after students have that and we explain that, they will write their introductions on the graphic organizer. After the graphic organizer is written on by all the students, we will post them up around the classroom. And then each student will use post-it notes to give feedback to their peers, telling them glows, grows, based on what it needs to happen in the writing. So more or less, they would have a checklist that is like this: did it have a thesis statement? Did it have a topic sentence? Did it have general information about the topic? So all those things would need to be present. Okay. So after the peer feedback, the students would take what they have received from their peers, and then they can edit their work. And that is more or less, that would take an entire period. So that is what I would do in that situation. I hope that was informative, and have a great day.